It's been really, really hot out here in California recently, and it's going to be hot all summer. I've been seeing on Facebook that it's hot all in Arizona, a whole bunch of places. So, if it's hot where you are and you have to deal with it, the best way I know to cool yourself is through your food. Number one tip, eating raw foods is going to keep you a cooler temperature. In the wintertime, you want to eat like thick starches, complex carbohydrates, like really, like whole grains, things like that. It takes a lot longer for your body to digest. So it makes your body work really hard to digest it, which keeps you warm. Raw foods, on the other hand, are so easy to digest that your body doesn't have to work very hard to do it. So by eating them and digesting simply, you get a whole bunch of energy and your body will stay cooler because it doesn't have to keep working really, really hard. The next tip is to eat seasonally. If something can grow really well in the summertime in the heat in your garden, then it's going to be the best food for you to eat to be able to handle that type of temperature that it's growing in. For example, things that like broccoli and kale, they don't really grow in the summertime too well. I'm not saying don't eat broccoli in the summertime, but for the most part, if you stick with eating cucumbers, eggplants, tomatoes, squash, things that grow in the summertime, beans, then and a bunch of raw fruits, obviously good fruits that are available like stone fruit and berries, that's going to keep you a lot cooler. The number one food that I know that is used for cooling that can keep you so cool is cucumbers. They're very, very cooling. Even if you slice a little bit of cucumber and put it in your water, that water is going to keep you cooler than just regular water would. You can always even do the smoothie and ice cream thing, like eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just make it fruits like bananas, frozen mangoes, frozen peaches, things like that. Blend it up, make a smoothie. It's really, really healthy for you. It's raw, it's easy to digest, it's cold, which will keep you cool, and it's the food that is growing in a hot environment. And if you eat foods that grow in that kind of temperature that you're living in, you can adjust to it better. That's part of the reason that you should eat seasonally and eat locally, because if it's growing in your backyard where it's really, really hot out, and it's going to be perfect for you to adjust to that temperature. Like where I am, it's super dry. But if I ate tomatoes that were grown in a greenhouse somewhere or it was really humid and the tomatoes, maybe it was cold out, it would help me, yes. It would help me better than eating broccoli because tomatoes still like hotter weather than broccoli does, but it wouldn't help me as much as if it was from my backyard, if it was from the neighbor, from a local farmer. Eating locally, eating seasonally are two really good ways to help you stay cool in the hot weather. I hope that helped. Let me know what the temperature is where you're at down below. Thanks for watching.